A Democrat puppet master has been exposed.
Mr. Reagan.
All right, before we start, I've got a great new sponsor for the show, Gold Co. If you want to diversify your portfolio, protect your savings, safeguard your retirement, try investing in gold with Gold Co. Go to MrReaganLikesGold.com or call 844-696-GOLD or click on the link in the description below. First things first, this video is speculative, but the puppet master responsible for the NPC regurgitated propaganda that has gone viral on X is believed to be Justin Goodman. This is Chuck Schumer's former communications director, and what is it that they say? It would be a shame if we made this guy famous, but it wouldn't be a shame. In fact, I think it would be necessary. So if you want to share this video, I don't think it would be the worst thing in the world. Share it with your friends, share it with your relatives, share it with your Democrat colleagues who hate you. Share it with everyone because this guy should be famous. You see, when people have too much power behind the proverbial curtain, they're unaccountable. And people who are both powerful and unaccountable are extremely dangerous. So I think it is a good thing to expose these people. Because by exposing the players involved in Democrat messaging, these people are hopefully a little less brazen with their lies. They're going to be known for having scripted, lying, vicious, evil, venomous propaganda. And you know what? It also provides a little context for people to understand what the messaging really is. People understand that it is, in fact, vicious, vile, venomous propaganda. Too often, people hear a Democrat politician say something or a left-wing journalist on a trusted news program, and they just believe it. But given the proper context, that being the regurgitation of a script written by a Democrat operative, hopefully people recognize it for what it is, propaganda. And hopefully people become more skeptical. So what is this all about? What propaganda did Justin Goodman produce, and why am I making a video about it? So the other day, before the State of the Union address, Democrat Senator Chuck Schumer posted this video.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down, they're up. Inflation is getting worse, not better. The prices of groceries, gas, housing, eggs, of essentials is not getting better, it's getting worse. Meanwhile, Donald Trump has done nothing, goose eggs, to lower prices for you. Instead, he's pardoned violent criminals who savagely beat police officers on January 6th. That's an effing disgrace. He's letting Elon Musk take a chainsaw to vital government programs and then, even worse, giving him access to Americans' most sensitive data. Why are they doing this? Trump, Musk, Doge are taking these vital services away from you for one reason only, so they can give tax breaks to their billionaires club. Their plan is awful, simply awful. Billionaires win, families lose. And that is the truth.
But some people on X noticed that there was a very similar video that was just posted by Elizabeth Warren.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down, they're up.
Up, not down.
Inflation is getting worse, not better. The prices of groceries, gas, housing, eggs, of essentials is not getting better, it's getting worse. Meanwhile, Donald Trump has done nothing, goose eggs, to lower prices for you. And that is the truth.
And another by Cory Booker and Mazie Hirono and Tim Kaine and Richard Blumenthal and Chris Coons and on and on and on. In total, there were 23 the last time I checked. Now this of course caught the attention of the Emperor of X himself, Elon Musk. So now Elon Musk has actually offered to give a Tesla Cybertruck to whomever can provide proof of the person responsible for that Democrat propaganda script. He wrote, "Now we're up to 22 Democrat senators, all doing the same cringe video simultaneously. I will buy a Cybertruck for anyone who can provide proof of who wrote this particular piece of propaganda. First person to post proof in the replies to this post gets the truck." And it looks like someone may have just done that. The super sleuth who seems to have solved the mystery will be revealed in one moment. First, of course, I have to introduce you to my amazing sponsor. Elon Musk is again stirring the pot when he said he wants to live stream an audit of Fort Knox. Boy, would that be interesting. Did you know that the US government has 261.6 million troy ounces of gold stockpiled at Fort Knox? And that gold is still valued at the 1970s era rate of $42.22 an ounce. Now, if you haven't checked lately, gold is now nearing $3,000 an ounce. According to Fortune, the Wall Street Journal, and others, a repricing of that gold could send the gold markets even higher, proving that gold is not some old, outdated asset. Now, I have known that buying gold helps protect my savings, and if you're looking to diversify like I am, well then I want you to head over to MrReaganLikesGold.com. You'll get a free gold and silver kit from my partners over at Goldco. Goldco is a great company that I trust. You could also qualify for an up to 10% instant match in bonus silver. Not a bad deal at all. Head over to MrReaganLikesGold.com. That's MrReaganLikesGold.com. So the brilliant investigator who discovered the sad Democrat scriptwriter is called Data Republican on X. Her real name is Jenica Pounds. Jenica apparently works with Doge in some capacity, and when revealing the name of the Democrat operative, she actually declined the offer of the Cybertruck, which I think is kind of a huge mistake, as the Cybertruck is awesome. But obviously this girl wants to do something good without a reward, and I find that very impressive. So anyway, let me read Jenica's full post on X. Jenica wrote, "I was curious about this coordination, so I dived into this with AI and I came up with a lot of names." Thread follows. First off, the Senate Democrat Caucus operates a Senate Democratic Media Center, which serves as a one-stop shop for Democratic offices looking for high-level digital assets, providing video editors, studios, and digital strategists for coordinated content. AI speculates that content was centrally developed, most likely under the direction of Senate Democrat leadership's communication arm, and then executed by the senator's communication staff in coordination. But the rabbit hole doesn't end here. Hang on. AI speculates one specific person is leading this, Justin Goodman, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer's former communications director. And indeed, if you go to his website, his biography brags about him as, quote, the chief spokesman for every Senate battle in recent memory, close quote. In addition to Goodman, Schumer's communication director, the staff at the Democratic Policy and Communications Committee, or the Strategic Communications Committee in the Senate, likely spearheaded this effort. This group is essentially the messaging and media strategy hub for Senate Democrats. AI speculates that SDMC's video production director, Nora Youngkin, would have handled the technical creation of these videos. AI believes that these efforts and decisions were done mostly in-house, and there is no proof of it being influenced by external sources. However, PACs have backed communications messaging in the past. Soros is a top candidate. Overall, Senate Democrats play as a team and work in tight unison to get their messaging aligned. Who actually makes these decisions? It's likely the Democratic Strategic Communications Committee, which is an advisory board to the Democratic leadership, and as a research, policy formulating, and communications arm of Senate Democrats, it is now chaired by Senator Cory Booker, with Senator Tina Smith as vice chair. This is a powerful position, the number 4 in Senate Democrat leadership. So, look, we all know who Cory Booker is, and the truth is that I don't think Cory Booker is intelligent enough to be a serious propagandist. I think Cory Booker is just famous enough to help propel the message of these Democrat puppet masters hiding in the shadows. And you know what a Democrat puppet master hiding in the shadows hates more than anything else? Being dragged out into the sunlight. So share this video with everyone you know, and let's make Justin Goodman famous. Well, that's it for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And remember, it's not that all liberal friends are ignorant. It's just they know so much. That is not so. Good night.
We're at war with the most dangerous enemy that has ever faced mankind in his long climb from the swamp to the stars. And it's been said if we lose that war, and in so doing lose this way of freedom of ours, history will record with the greatest astonishment that those who had the most to lose did the least to prevent its happening. If we lose freedom here, there's no place to escape to. This is the last stand on earth.